Hi5 was a popular social networking site back in the mid-2000s, but how does it hold up as a dating site today? Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be reviewing Hi5. Before we dive right into this review, you should definitely check out our free online dating app quiz. This quiz will pair you with your perfect online dating app. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun, it's totally free. Just click the link in the description. Just go ahead and get paired with your perfect site. And I'm really curious as to what you actually get. So go ahead, take the quiz, then comment back here and comment below your results. And while you're at it, don't forget to check out our deals page because we here at Online for Love are always getting all sorts of awesome deals and discounts for different online dating sites. And why spend more money if you don't have to? So go ahead and click the link in the description to see all of our affiliate links on our deals page. See if you can save some money. So I've actually broken down this review into 5 key sections of all the information that you have to know before deciding to sign up. So we're going to talk about the user demographics of the site, the ease of use, pricing, the key features, and the success rates. So let's get started with number 1, the user demographics. So after launching in 2004, Hi5 actually quickly secured itself as one of the top social networking sites on the internet. Since then, it's gone through a number of ownership changes and things have changed with that along the way. When you visit the site today, it still says on there, the social networking site for meeting new people, and it claims to have over 100 million users. As far as what people are doing on this site in terms of relationships, it's anything between a hookup to long-term serious relationships. So people are looking for all different things. But let's go ahead and break down the information of this site by the numbers. Around 10.5 million users on Hi5 are from America. Hi5 has around 24,000 daily logins. Users from over 200 countries use the site. Hi5 can be used in over 50 different languages. It's very popular in Latin American countries. Hi5 claims that the site gets 40 million unique page views every month. Those are some big claims, and if all of those are true, that's actually really impressive information. But now let's go ahead and break down the gender distribution and age ranges. So Hi5 has 53% of men on the site and 47% women. That's pretty much 50-50, so it's really good as far as dating sites go. Here's an age breakdown. Most of the users on the site are between 18 to 24 years old. Then after that, the next age bracket is 25 to 34-year-olds, then 35 to 44-year-olds, then 45 to 55-year-olds, then 55 plus. So definitely looking at these demographics, this is a site that's geared towards younger people. Before we move on to the next section, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. So it really helps out our channel, especially when you give the video a thumbs up, because that shows YouTube that people are enjoying our videos, so then it pushes our content out for more people to see. So I'd really appreciate your thumbs up and your subscriptions. But let's go ahead and talk about the ease of use of this site. It's really simple and straightforward to set up your Hi5 account. You can sign in using either your social media profile, like Facebook or something like that, which will actually make the process a bit quicker because that will automatically input your information. Or you could decide to sign up manually and put in all of your info yourself and make a username, etc. During the sign up process, Hi5 is going to want to know your name, your date of birth, where you live, your valid email address. Honestly, this isn't the best designed site in the world. Maybe part of that is because it started so early on in the 2000s. But when you go on there, first thing you will see is an overwhelming amount of ads. And also things are just not entirely straightforward and could be very confusing to people who are not used to this type of thing, because some of the first messages you might actually receive will ask you if you want to be somebody's pet. So if you don't know what that's all about on this site, then you're going to be very much confused. And we will go over that, by the way, later in the video. But yeah, once you log in, you'll be greeted with a whole bunch of different profile pictures from different users, and they actually fall under 2 categories: people you should meet and pets you should buy. So the people you should meet section is kind of like a swiping feature like you would find on most dating sites, notably Tinder. And then the pets you should buy is a mini game. A good way to describe this site is outdated but functional. It could definitely use with a refresh on the site layout and design for sure. To navigate this site, it's easiest to use the menu options that are towards the right of the screen. These include Home, which is the button that takes you back to the home screen, Profile, where you can make changes to your profile, a Likes You button, where this lists all of the users that have liked your profile. It's a members only feature though. There's also Viewers, which is also a members only feature, which lists all of the users who have viewed your profile. You'll also be able to access your messages here. And there is a Browse feature, which is a search tool where you can change parameters to browse for users. Then you'll see a Meet Me button, which will take you to the Meet Me mini game, as well as a Pets button, which will also take you to the Pets page, and more, which includes a whole range of other links. There's other ways that they actually offer to reach out to people, but that is hidden in the More tab. One of those is tags. So tags are essentially messages that you can send to other users in the form of a poster. There are various categories to choose from in message as well. For example, you could send a "Have a nice day" tag. There's also love, which is actually an in-website currency. You can use this to spend to build up your popularity ranking. Every day you get 10 love, which you can give to others. Giving love and receiving it from others makes your popularity rise in the love stakes. There's also winks on this site. So a wink is simply another way to show someone you've noticed them. You can wink only once per day though, but maybe you'd be better off just messaging them. So they do actually offer this site in app form on the Google Play or the Apple Store, and the apps are a little bit more updated than the website, but the whole thing could still use a facelift. So this is a really important and interesting thing about Hi5, but you can actually message people for free, which is a rare thing on dating sites. Usually a lot of dating sites will make sure that you have to be a member of some sort in order to actually communicate with other users, but I think because this is somewhat more of a social media site rather than strictly a dating site, it allows free messaging, which is pretty amazing. You can even search for people on this site just like you would any other social media like Facebook or something. So they do offer you a chance to set up some search parameters so that when you're looking for a potential match, they'll have exactly the details that you want them to have. So those include gender, age, country, location, and distance from you. So although this is a social media site, you can see how much it very much doubles as a dating site, especially you can see that in these search parameters and in the Meet Me section, which is very much Tinder-like, where you're going to swipe left or right at people based on some basic information and their photos. And then they also have the whole pet section, which we'll cover more in the features portion of this video, but it's it's interesting. We'll say it's interesting. You can be bought and sold as a pet, but we'll talk about that later. Question of the day: what is your favorite social media site to use and why? I would say mine might be Instagram, but what's yours? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. But let's go ahead and talk about the pricing of this site. So I already mentioned that a lot of the features on this site, including messaging, are actually free to everybody. But if you'd like to upgrade to be able to use some useful key features, you will have to become a member on this site. So the prices for these memberships goes as follows. For 1 month of membership, it'll cost you $10. A 3-month membership runs you $21, which is $7 per month, and 6 months of membership will cost you $30 or $5 per month. You can also buy credits called Gold on the Love minigame. So here's a breakdown of the cost of the Gold. For 2,500 credits, it'll cost you $5. For 10,000 credits, it'll cost you $10. For 25,000 credits, it'll cost you $20. For 75K, it'll cost you $50. For 200,000 credits, it'll cost you $100. And for 400,000 credits, it'll cost you $200. So if you really want to, you could spend a lot of money on this site, although we don't really recommend that you do. So overall, membership for Hi5 is actually reasonably cheap, but it should be cheap considering you don't get a whole lot of extra features than you would if you were just a free member. So it is cheap, but still, I'm not sure it's 100% worth paying for. That's definitely up to you. But if you'd like to potentially save some money on different dating apps and dating sites, don't forget to check out our deals page, which is linked in the description. We're always getting all sorts of awesome deals with different dating apps and dating sites. So go ahead and check out our affiliate links and see if you can save some money. But now let's move on and talk about the key features of Hi5. So let's dive into these free and paid features, starting with the first important feature, which is messaging. So we've already talked about how this is actually free to everybody, which is amazing. Although you do get a perk if you pay for membership, where you'll be able to see if somebody's actually read your message or not. The second key feature on this site is groups. There are groups on the site for just about anything, and you are free to join them. But you do need to put in a request to join, and you might not get accepted. Third key feature on this site is Meet Me. So Meet Me is, again, a roulette-style matchup game. And again, this is very much straightforward, just kind of a Tinder-like feature that lets you swipe left or right on people. Another big feature of this site is the pets section. So this is a little bit confusing, not gonna lie, but basically what happens is that you can buy and sell other users, and they can buy and sell you theoretically through this site, and it's sort of a popularity boost. I think the objective is to become the most popular pet, because then your profile goes up the ranks and more people are actually viewing you. Another key feature is profile views and likes. So if you become a paying member of Hi5, you'll be able to see who has viewed your profile and who has liked it. But before we talk about the most important section of the video, whether or not it's actually successful, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. And now let's talk about the success rates of Hi5. So can this website be successful for you? Your chances will be better if you live in the US or Latin America, because that's where most of the users come from. You'll also have more success if you're on the younger side, because of course demographic definitely skews younger. This was once a super huge and relevant social networking site, and it's not exactly the same anymore. It does retain some of its former glory and does still have a lot of users, but the amount of active users is a bit questionable. The whole site definitely needs a facelift, and I think a lot of people who are newer to the online dating game might not appreciate the look of that, especially since this does cater towards younger people. The site doesn't give exact statistics on its success rates, so whether or not this will work for you is sort of in the air. But the good thing about this site is it does offer so many features for free, so we would definitely recommend, if you're interested in this site, go ahead and check it out. Use some of the free features, message people, see how you like it, maybe try the games, and if you're really invested and you're interested in it, then maybe it might be worth it for you to go ahead and pay for membership, or just keep using it until you find somebody if that's your objective. But that just about wraps up this review. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to take our free online dating app quiz, which is popping up above me. It'll pair you with your perfect online dating sites. And don't forget as well to check out our deals page, because we here at Online for Love are always getting awesome deals. Maybe one of our affiliate links could save you some money. Link to that is popping up as well. And don't forget to watch some videos popping up on either side of me, because you're done this one now, might as well go watch another one. But I'm really curious as to if you have used this site. Did you use it back in the day? Is this the first time you've ever heard of it? It's kind of an interesting and unique site, being around for so long, being a huge website for so long. So I'm definitely curious if you've used this before. Did you use it in the mid-2000s? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like if you liked it and subscribe if you loved it. And hopefully see you here again at Online for Love. Thanks, bye.